Now it's time. Time for the Kelly D Show on Sirius Tejano. Kelly D. Kelly D. Damas y caballeros, con ustedes, Kelly D. Kelly D. On Sirius Tejano.
What's up, guys? Saludos. Welcome into Sirius Tejano on a Wednesday. It's been a while, but we're here again today, guys. Hey, life takes over and you just forget about a lot of things. And I'm glad I'm here in the studio. I'm gonna do an amazing interview with an amazing artist in the Tejano industry. If you have not caught her in any of the shows, I'm telling you, you gotta 100% go to these shows because seeing her gives you the energy and puts you at 200 like real quick. So you guys got to go check her out. I'm telling you, you won't miss a beat with Miss Jennyy B. So again, guys, thank you a lot for being here on a Wednesday. Sorry, it's a Wednesday. It's not a Monday. It's a Wednesday. So again, guys, Miss Jennyy B, saludos all the way from San Antonio. How you doing, Miss Jennyy B?
Hello.
Again, like I said, thank you so much for tuning in and giving us this opportunity to be with us. And you know, it's always amazing to have you in our show because I remember when we first got to do an interview and your career was already taking off, but it took off completely right after everything with the interviews with us and all the other interviews with other people. And man, just seeing that growth from when we had you to what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Man, it's passing by us so fast.
It's crazy. Yeah. It really is, you know. I mean, it's been almost going on 3 years, you know, since I got into Tejano music. And so much has happened. We've God willingly have, you know, accomplished so much.
Yes.
And, you know, I like to think it's all a part of God's plan. And, you know, I'm hoping that the plan continues on and there's even bigger and better things that are to come. But yeah, we're just very grateful.
That's so awesome to hear. Like I said, man, seeing you at Fanfare and see a lot of videos that you do. I really was hoping to catch you when you went to, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Casterville or Hondo or something.
Yeah, Hondo.
I was going to go out there and I saw a lot of the people that I know were out there and I'm like, dang it. And I go, I'm not going to miss Fanfare. And I was glad I was able to be there early to be able to catch your show. And man, was I thrown away. Like the energy is like, you can be like at 80, 50 and you're like, you put us at 150 to 200 real quick, girl.
Yeah, I love to hear it.
Yes. So tell us a little bit of Miss Jennyy B. So our little audience out here in our area, I think I've told you before, our South Texas area really doesn't get a lot of the new artists to get put out on a spotlight like this. So to get to know you a little bit better and for the new, you know, promoters that we have in our area and people that always want to know like, well, who you're interviewing? Okay, let me check her out, this and that. So this is the opportunity. And Miss Jennyy B, I'm gonna give yourself a little bit of your bio of how you got yourself in the industry, when did you start, and when from what you are now.
Yeah, so I started real young. I actually come from a line of musicians. My dad and my uncles and my grandfather were in a band called Los Sagues back in the 90s. And, you know, they were signed with Q Productions. You know, we had all that great things going on for us at the time. And then, you know, when Selena had passed, everything kind of just went down from there. Of course, you know, understandably, Abraham wasn't very interested anymore in doing what they were doing. So that was fine. You know, it happens. But, you know, I feel like, it's like I told my dad, I feel like that part of my life, even though it was very early on when all that happened, played a big role of who I am today because I was so little. I was like 2 years old and I already was ready to have a mic in my hand because I grew up, like I was born with them performing in my living room to practices and rehearsals, you know? So I feel like it really did it molded my mind in a very young age.
Mhm.
And from there, I've always wanted to do music. Once I got out of high school, I went and I started pursuing that. I am a mom. I'm a mom of two. I'm a wife. And even with all that thrown at me in my life, never even phased me, never stopped us. It kept us just going, stronger. And now, I have the support of my family. My
Yeah.
parents, my parents are heavily involved in my career. My husband, my kids are big supporters. They're not able to go to all the shows, but they're very proud of their mom. And I feel like that is fuel that I could never run out of, God
Yeah.
willing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to do pop music before. And then, like I said, about 3 years ago, we went into Tejano music. But it's not like Tejano is nothing new to me. Like I said, I grew up in Tejano music, 100, and like during the peak golden years of Tejano music.
Mhm.
Um, and I just feel like comparing. A lot of people like to compare old school Tejano to today's Tejano, and obviously it's night and day, right? But I feel like
Mhm.
school Tejano, it's gonna make its own era, and that's all I'm wanting to do is make my own era in Tejano. I'm not ever trying to replace old school Tejano. I could never touch that, you
Yeah.
know. But if I could make an impact like these artists did in the 90s, what more could I ask for? And who's to say how far I can go?
Yeah.
I mean, look at Bad Bunny. The reggaeton at one point was just as underground as Tejano is right now.
Mhm.
And now he
Totally.
is a reggaeton artist, is the number one artist in the world. Imagine that for a Tejano.
Right?
It's possible, y'all. It's so
Yes.
possible.
And you know what, Jed? Everything you've done and the way you kind of put your music, you have that little pop flair in your music because, of course, your background and what you've done and what
Yeah.
you used to do and stuff like that. And I mean, like I say, guys, if you have not checked her out, you got to check her out. Hey, I'll kind of put this a little bit out there. We might see her pretty soon in our area, so hopefully that goes through. I cannot wait. Right, like years are like, come on.
I know, like
But yes, guys, Jenny B has just done so much for the industry. I mean, a new artist to take the you know, platform of what you're doing, Jenny, and be the new artist and taking off like you have and showing your stuff on stage. I mean, you're really are the person to say, look, you don't want to be like say like Selena or
right.
Laura, you know, Laura
Yeah.
Lina and Laura Canales and all them, but you are the face a little bit of our new artists, and to say, you know what, I did it, you can too. Stop holding back
Yeah.
because the hustle, the thrive, just doing it, working and working and working got you to where you're at. It takes a lot of work to get to where you're at because especially for a woman, man, the Tejano industry is very hard, and I'm pretty sure it's in any genre. But the Tejano industry, the females have overstepped a little bit of the men because if you really look at our Tejano industry right now, the women are a little bit more of what there is right now because back
Yeah.
then it was manhood, what took over was the men, but now
Right.
it seems like there's so many women in our industry and talented, man, so many talented women. I mean, I see you doing things with other females. I mean, example Ms. Rubian and
Yeah.
Marley. Ooh, that was like what? And I see you doing a lot of stuff too, like this recent song. I really feel like you and Eric Lee should do a freaking pop hip hop song together.
Yes. Yes, I know. Once he was in the music video, he's like, I kind of want this to be like my slide into doing a collab with you. I was like, yes. And it's in the works. I mean, we just haven't had an opportunity because I know he's busy. He's getting his own project together. I'm still finishing up my project. But do not be surprised if you see a collaboration between me and Eric Lee. I adore him. I absolutely, and I adore all the new artists. I've never, have ever. I've always just tried to be more encouraging. I know in the industry, especially the fans, sometimes they can get weird. They try to like pin us against each other, or people within the industry try to pin us together because they want the drama. They want,
Yes.
to see. I personally don't feed into it. If the other girl does, hey, that's on her. But I've always given out love and support to all the artists, especially the female artists, because I do feel that we are bringing a bit of an excitement into Tejano music. And I feel like that's all that Tejano has been missing lately, to be honest. Like, if I'm being, honest with, and I'm not trying to say this in a vague, shady way, but I feel like that's where Tejano kind of fell off from like the 90s and early 2000s, is that there was no excitement going on. Everyone was just kind of like coasting, and then it kind of just fell off. And then, it's like, where's the pizzazz? Like, where's the great outfits with the fringe? And I mean, even the guys back in the day wore sparkly stuff. Like, what happened? Where's the
Yeah.
showmanship? Where's the like crossing of the legs while you play? Like, you bring us something. Nope. I mean, half the time they don't even smile on stage.
Yes,
You
definitely. You know
know?
what? It's so funny you talk about that because a lot of people, and I'm not going to mention some of the bands that do that. I'm like, man, they're so already so used to what they're doing on stage because of their music being so good
Yeah.
that they forget the interaction of like the movement. Like, you don't want to go to, like, to me, example, I love the entertainment, I love the dancing, I love the, all this, and let the people get a little excited. Hey, look, he moved
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
he did this or he did that, or
Yes.
just the excitement, like you said. And sometimes you see some bands and they're just like playing,
They're-
like nothing, like no,
Where's
no
my check?
emotion. Yes. And I love that. I love the bands that, I mean, you see it. There's a lot of bands that still do that and interact with the fans, and they're telling you, they tell them, hey, post, they'll sing along and all that stuff. I love that. You gotta do that to keep the fans wanting more of you, because if you're just there to just play, to me, like how they say here, no costea, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna go pay or you're gonna go see them, like at least give them some type of entertainment. Make them feel, be interactive with you, like if they really were on stage with you. So
Right. Or they're only ones in the crowd.
yes,
I try
definitely.
to do that myself. And I feel like, and there's some guys, like even some of my band members, they're so focused in what they're doing, and I appreciate that. But that's why I'm like, well, let me and my dancers do the winking and the pointing or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like once everyone gets comfortable, we'll be able to get them moving. But yeah, I don't know, I just feel like that's why women are able to sort of dominate in a way, especially when it comes to the entertaining side of it. But yeah, it's been tough, but I feel like I'm just trying to let the world know who I am. I mean,
Yeah.
I am how I am with you right now is how I'm going to be with my family once we get off this call. Like there is no like, hi, I'm Jenny B. Like, no, that's not, you will see me. And I'm sure, like, if you meet me in person, it's the same thing, because this is genuinely who I am. And I want people to know that I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I work, until this career fully takes off and I don't have to work anymore. It humbles me, because this is the hustle.
Yes.
And I want everyone to know, men, women, children, that no matter what is going on, if you truly want something in life, you will make it happen. And that's, people ask me all the time, how do you do it? Balancing all this stuff. I don't know, girl. Hell, I don't know. Throw me a bone because I don't know. But at the end of the day, if I got to make 24 hours into 36 hours in one day, guess what? It's going to happen.
Right. But yes, I want to, give a shout out right now. We have a lot of fans tuning in and stuff like that. A lot of artists. Saludos to Ms. Norma Salazar, Mr. George Salazar. Hello, hello,
Oh
all the way
my
to
goodness.
Michigan out there. My good friend Johnny Davila also has some type of connections at the Lucky Eagle Casino. Johnny,
What up, Johnny?
Mr. Danny Farias. Saludos, Mr. Danny
Danny.
Farias, all the way out there to San Antonio. Roger Yanis, hello, hello. Thank you for tuning in. We have Mr. Jay Sterling. What's up, Mr. J?
Oh, dude, talk about a fan. I'm a fan of his, boy. I swear. I feel like he gets slept on. Jay, you get so slept on. I just want to slap some people. Like, I was at an award show. I couldn't tell you which one. But yeah, he was getting robbed, and I was like, I gotta go. Like, we gotta go.
Aww. But
Yeah,
yes,
he's sad.
he's an amazing artist as well. And saludos to Miss Ophelia, Mr. Chris Trevino, and to everybody else that's tuned in on our YouTube, Facebook. Not sure if we're on TikTok, but if you're on our TikTok, saludos to our paisanos from Mexico that usually sometimes get on. Saludos, guys. Bienvenidos. Aquí tenemos una hermosa mujer, artista del Tejano. industry, well, industria, is Jenny B, all the way todo de San Antonio, una artista que les garantizo es fenómena. Ella puede tocar cualquier género de música, nomás se las pides, ella se las toca, right?
Ah, you're so sweet.
Yeah, so, you know what? It's so crazy that a lot of people don't realize that in Mexico, Tejano is very popular. Very,
Yes.
very popular.
Mexico, especially Monterrey, is one place we are trying to get into.
Yes.
I feel like what we bring, especially this new project that we're working on, that Desmond Ben kind of gives like a good representation of it. I feel like Mexico would absolutely eat this up. But
Yeah.
it's just so, I don't know why. It's just kind of just hard to get in there. I feel like it's one of those things you got to know the right people. And so I'm hoping I'll meet those right people very soon.
Yes. Yes. You sometimes you just don't know if they're there in the area where you're at because um sometimes you're like, oh, they'll go up to you and this and that, and then realize later you're like, hey, I met them at this place or whatever. And that's usually what happens to some of these artists. That's how they get recognized and they
Girl,
get
that's what I dress
invited.
up everywhere I go. I, girl, like what? I'm at home dressed up like I don't care where we're going. If I'm going somewhere where like they're expecting Jenny B, Jenny B's gonna show up. And I'm not gonna show up in a tank top and pants. Okay. Yeah. Because you're right. You'll never know who you're gonna meet. And I feel like a lot of the amazing places I performed and got amazing opportunities like the NFL national anthem, that was all based off who I met and they remembered me and they put my name in a hat and then boom, destiny came about, you know. So
Yes.
it's very
Yes,
important.
guys, we're gonna talk a little bit about that. Ms. What she's talking about, she got invited to go sing the national anthem. If I'm not mistaken, was at Carolina
Yep.
Panthers stadium. Man, when I saw that, I was like, "What? Tejano artist?"
That was crazy, girl. I swear, when I got that email, I made sure that it got to the news here in San Antonio. I made sure that that was all over podcast. Like, I made sure everybody knew about that because to me, not just like with the NFL, but yeah, like a Tejano artist with the NFL that wasn't the Cowboys or the Houstons. That
Right?
was crazy. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
And you know what? Even though I know some people say, "Oh, Jesse Turner did it," yes, he did, but it was for a Texas team. This is a little bit different, guys, because it was a team that was not from Texas. So that's a little bit different of what Turner did and is
Yeah.
Jenny B. And I know, man, that's just two opening doors. A great Tejano artist in the male category, and another female artist for the female category over here doing things out of Texas. So how great is it to
It was
have
awesome.
opened those doors to let people know? And I know our girl, my good friend of mine as well, Monica. She's done stuff out there in
Yes.
Dallas area and stuff like that. There's so many artists that are do this. They even play at they'll do the national anthems at the basketball games. I mean, we
Yes.
do it in a lot of things, guys. And to have Miss Jenny B do it in an NFL type of atmosphere out there, and like I don't know how many miles that is. It's
Girl, I don't know. The flight was like 2 hours.
like the
I don't know.
East
But
Coast,
yeah,
whatever.
it was definitely a different, but again, like going back to like Jesse, like just the fact that we were both like on the same week or within a week, we were both on that type of topic. For me as an upcoming independent artist to come up the same time with him, it's like again, it goes back to like that validation. It's like, okay, like I think we're doing something. I think we're
Right.
definitely making the right moves for sure. And it's now at this point, it's just a matter of staying consistent, right? Staying relevant because like everything is like within 5 minutes, it's old news, And honestly, I feel like that's becoming more of the job with an artist. It's not even just making music, doing music videos, and being with a label. It's that whole book has been thrown out and burned. It is all about doing music, what's your brand, the marketing, staying consistent, doing content, be social media savvy, make
Yes.
the connections, go network. It's a lot. So I think that people need to, I would love for people to try to understand that when you see an artist and they're trying to put themselves out there, give like 3 or 4 seconds of your time to hear them out. If they're no good, hey, it's not for everybody, but you never know. Like there's a lot that goes into what artists do, and I just wish that people would give a little bit more respect to artists, especially independent artists. Artists that aren't signed like myself. Honey, I wear so many hats, and I'm not even talking about these. Like I wear so many hats. It's I want to take a nap just talking about it.
You know what? And guys, she designs her own crap because I see her put a video where she was doing a vest, putting her
Oh
name
yeah.
on it. I mean, she does it all from, you know what? You're just like my comadre Stephanie Montiel. All her stuff is all done by her.
Oh my god, I love it. Did you
It's,
see what she wore to the explosion?
oh, yeah.
If I have a confession, I gave that outfit a whole. I gave
Oh,
that all three of those ladies. I gave them all a whole. It would be a miracle that their boots didn't break because oh my god, it was so beautifully done. Like that whole black with like, I mean, it was so fiesta. Had
yes.
like different color flowers on the side beaded. Oh my god, I wonder if she's selling it.
Right. Well,
I
I know she did it one time where she was selling some of her stuff from her
oh,
closet. So you never know. I mean, they go. I mean, I swear. I know a lot of people say, well, you know, the girls, they don't realize that the girls go through a lot when it comes to performing, going to an event, and all this stuff. There's a lot of preparation for all of that, guys. I've seen it with my best friend, and she's like, I have to go buy eyelashes. I have to go buy nails. I gotta. I mean, do my hair, go get a dress or get an outfit. I mean, it takes a lot of work, and then to get a makeup artist, if somebody's gonna do your makeup. I mean, if you do your own makeup, well then props to you. But
I
to
save a
get
lot of good $50.
right, uh,
Yeah,
you know,
it's a
just take.
lot. But I feel like again, there's that double standard. Like I think men should just do just not as much work, but I think put a little bit of work into your look. Like I feel like a lot of artists, a lot of men just throw themselves out there and it's like, damn, that's crazy because that shirt looks like it's wrinkled. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, but again, it just comes to I feel like the standards. I
Yeah,
would love the standards to be across the board, but it's the music industry. That's the way it goes. And quite honestly,
yeah,
whatever. I'm just glad that I'm blessed enough to be able to do what I need to do and just skim on by to,
yeah.
to
I
the
mean,
next thing.
whatever you're doing and the team that you have behind you have really taken you in a good in this ladder that it has a in there's no end to you. You keep growing, you keep going up there. I love that you never look behind, you're always moving forward, and that's
Yeah.
why you're being so successful, Jenny. And for everybody that's there, a musician that's on, saludos guys. I want to say hi to a good friend, Anthony Patterson. Saludos, Mr. Anthony. Is Mercy Perez. Again, to all you guys that are tuned in, you're listening to the amazing and beautiful talented is Jenny B. um you guys, she's gonna be playing in a lot of venues soon, nearby. So if you catch and you see Jenny B being on a poster, go check her out. I'm telling you, I'm guaranteeing you that it's 100% positive, energetic, crazy
Great
show.
show.
But yes, so Jenny, right now I'm gonna let the people kind of have more of a connection with you because you have some music from back, what you did in the beginning and when you got yourself started and stuff like that. And so you guys can see and know, say you listen to this song and you're like, man, who sings it? Maybe you'll make a better and clear clarification of who this artist is in case you did listen to the song back in the day. So Miss Jenny, I'm gonna go ahead and with your permission to put "Beso de Amor" is one of the songs that she did put out there, and it does have a music video. Mostly all her songs have music videos. So here's "Beso de Amor" from Miss Jenny B.
Yeah.
busquemos la forma de ser como ayer, de querernos y amarnos hasta amanecer, saboreando otra vez el inmenso placer que sentimos. Y vivamos la vida para nuestro placer. Yo prometo cambiar mi manera de ser. Ya no tardes, te espero. Sé que ya sé volver a traerme la vida y la paz con un beso de amor. De
Yes, that was Miss Jenny B. Beso de Amor. Miss Jenny, man, your hat. I love that little hat. The
Yeah,
sparkle, everything on it.
that was like the first hat. We were still experimenting, like what we were doing with the hats and stuff. But yeah, that music video, like that video is. I was 3 months postpartum for my having my daughter when I did that video, so I'm still like real swollen in that video. But yeah, I mean, there, it's very crazy to see like and look back in like those older like in the music videos from the beginning of my career in Tejano music and to see like baby Jenny, like what it was to what it is now.
Mm,
It's so crazy. I
definitely.
think it's so cool to like be able to do that, to go look back. And I feel like I'll always would love to do that no matter how big I get. Like I think it's always good to remember where you started off from.
Oh,
That
yeah.
would keep you humbled real quick.
Yes. I mean, you're great. I mean, I love your storyline to that. The way your acting is just really good because you do most of your acting in all your videos. So yeah, I
Yeah.
love that you put yourself in the videos and stuff like that. And I mean, the interaction with that, and they capture everything really well. You want to tell us who did your music video for that?
Yeah, that one for most of my music video, it's Clef. Clef God is the guy that usually does my. He's not really, does the Hano scene. He's worked with Snow the Product and AJ Hearns and a lot of big artists. But I've known Clef when I was doing pop music already, like over 10 years ago. I've known him. So yeah, he's really good. I mean, he captures the vision you want in the best way possible. So I always trust him with doing my music videos.
Awesome, awesome. So, like the music you put out there, Jenny, are they all written by you, or somebody gives it to you? Hey, you know what? I love your vocals. I kind of want you to do this song. Let me send it to you, shoot it to you, see if you like your arrangements, or if you want to change anything to it, and then it just gives it to you, and you go with it, and you just put a Jenny B type of flair into it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. Unfortunately, I'm not a writer. I honestly just don't have time to like sit there
Yeah.
and I mean I wish I had that look. I wish I had that talent. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I feel like when the few times we did try to do some songwriting, it just I'm quick witted, but I don't know. I guess I shut down when it comes to like putting words out and having them, expelling emotions. I don't do that. Like I have a hard time. I don't know what it is. I feel like this industry has messed with me in a sense of like your emotions, right? Like I try not to put my emotions out there because it's always gone south for me, right? And doing things like that. So I guess there's kind of like a writer's block where I can't split the two, or turn it on and off. It's always like off. Like in the industry, I'm like, you're not gonna hurt my feelings today, So I always put that wall up, and now I'm having a hard time, breaking that. But no, nothing to worry about because I have some amazing songwriters, in my pocket that are always so amazing to work with. Beto Ramon is one of them. He
Yes,
wrote some of my great hits like Pobre Tonto, Mujer Sensual. He's done quite a bit of my work in Mujer Sensual, the album. But yeah, with this other project, I'm starting to work with Jose. Oh my God,
Rosario?
No, I forgot his name. It just went blank. But his name is Jose, and he's absolutely amazing. Yeah, he did. I had a song coming out called "Soy Como Soy." Another one called "Incompatibles." It's
Ooh, girl.
good stuff, baby. Good stuff. So
All
I'm
right,
really
guys.
excited for you to hear that
Sort of
stuff.
gave you guys some stuff that she shouldn't have yet, but she just went ahead and give it to you.
Yeah, I did.
So, be putting it on your calendar. Music coming soon from Jenny B.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We have so much music coming out, so much cool announcement coming up. I am performing this coming May 3rd in Fort Worth for the Fort Worth car show out there. And then May 23rd, I'll be here in San Antonio. May 24th, we'll be back in Fort Worth, the Texas Ice House. So
Nice.
between all that, I am going to be releasing some new music and I'm so excited. I performed it at Oyster Bake this past weekend, one of the songs. And let me tell you something, like the crowd erupted. And this is a song that I have not released yet. And when I tell you they erupted, I
They
damn
wanted
near
more.
just forgot the words. It was
That's so
crazy.
good. Yes, that's so good to get that feedback from the
Yeah.
fans
Oh
because,
man. It was
and
great.
in all honesty, a lot of people don't understand that if the fans don't like your music, they can be very brutal. They'll either not like you, not go to your shows anymore, and be like, "Que se cree?" Right? Like they'll
Yeah.
tell you something like that. But once they connect to you and they love what you put out and they see the energy you put on stage and
Yeah.
want them to feel your vibe and feel your energy is what captures a lot of us fans because I'm gonna say I'm fans to all the bands. Yes, I might do this, but I'm a fan first before I'm do podcast or DJ or anything like that. And I love it. I love to feel like the fan when I go to these shows. I mean, like I said, you blew me away. This was my first time actually seeing you, personally see you
Yeah.
perform. And man, I was like, this is a show that I would want to see like a constant. I can't wait to see what you do change out and on your set list or whatever. But man, just seeing that energy, number Jenny, like I'm telling you, you're something else. There's something what the Hano industry kind of needed that you know you have like the Selena type of thing, you have the Stephanie Montiel type of thing, you have the Laura Canales type of thing. You're having all that because of course the outfits first,
Okay.
and then, of course the music you put out. It's not all cumbias. You have your one of those melodies like danceable songs. Like the Beso de Amor. It's a ranchera.
Yes.
So you have that type, and then I'm gonna put this other song called Mujer Sensual. That's a little different. It's a little bit
Right.
more upbeat, a little bit like that. But I'm gonna leave the last one because that one is the one that has everything from, it's just what we call a pop summer type of jam.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah.
So you guys. Oh, and guys, Jenny also has something coming up at the Beer Depot, if I'm not mistaken, right? With the Entrego? Is it with Entrego?
Oh, Grupo Entrego. So it's not a beer depot.
Oh, it's not. Okay. My
Yeah,
bad,
they were
guys.
trying. No, no, no. They were trying. That was the original spot, but unfortunately, they weren't able to get in there. But it's at Rancho 181, I believe.
Ooh, nice. That's a beautiful venue as well.
Yes.
Saludos to the guys from Entrego. Jose Olivares, hello. Olives, I'm sorry. Olives, again, to everybody that's tuning in, guys, I'm seeing your messages. Saludos. We have Miss Vanessa Sanchez from the Milwaukee,
Yes, man.
Wisconsin.
Vanessa. That's my girl.
Yes, Vanessa, saludos. Hi, I hope the weather got better out there in Wisconsin because I know it gets cold out there in that area. So, you guys, don't forget to go to Milwaukee to the Mexican festival. I was able to go years ago, but I hear that every year it just gets better, 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 better. So
Yeah, it looks
you won't
massive.
be disappointed to be out there and stuff like that. So, well, somebody said the beer depot is the place, amiga.
Huh? Jose, call me. Oh,
So
somebody
yes,
should text me.
yes, guys.
Okay, well that's on me. I'm sorry. I might be confused. I'm sorry. Um, but yes, on May 14th and 15th. So 14th we're doing a media day to help promote Dame, which is a song that me and Grupo Entrego collabed on, which is really fun because I feel like that's something else that is missing within Tejano. I feel like not enough bands and artists. What did he say?
No, no,
Oh,
that's something else we're gonna put out there because that's
okay.
what they're saying.
Yeah, I feel like not too many artists or bands ever collab with each other. Especially like the bigger bands. I mean, it was like once in a blue moon, right? Like Elida and Turner. Like,
Yeah,
since when has that happened again? So
yeah,
I'm really excited for this. I feel like I want artists and bands to know that I'm open to collabing with anybody. I mean, you don't have to have a huge following. I'm trying to get myself out there to anybody that's willing to listen at the same time,
awesome, awesome.
And
I love
so
that. I love that
I'm
you said that
excited.
because not a lot of people, not a lot of musicians say that, right? They're not. They're like, well, let me see. Well, are they up there yet or anything like that? Like, I just feel like sometimes these artists or Tejano artists have if you don't help out each other, how do you expect to the growth?
Yeah.
And
All I asked, all I asked was like the music was gonna be good. So like when they asked me to collab, I'm like, yeah. I was like, well, send me what you had in mind. And when they sent me the song, I was like, I'm in.
I heard a little bit of the little tease what they y'all gave, and man, I'm like, hurry up. But yeah, so Miss Vanessa said, Jenny, tell Kelly to Ven to Milwaukee.
Yes. Okay, so Vanessa, does that mean I get to tell her?
Uh-oh. Am I gonna have to make a trip to Milwaukee if Jenny?
Yeah, you are.
Oh my goodness.
Closed information right there.
Right?
I literally just signed the contract right now. Literally before Vanessa, go check your emails.
Oh
Girl.
yes.
I'm
So
so
that's so
excited.
awesome, Jenny, because not having I see a lot of events, a lot of festivals and this and that, and they really don't have that many females go perform or even give the opportunity. And the ones that do, props to you guys, because we gotta keep our females are out there. They're doing the same thing as a man's doing, guys. I just don't get it why they don't why don't they get the opportunity, right? So Ms. Vanessa said yes, tell her.
Yeah, girl, you can catch me in Milwaukee Fiesta August 21st. That's what I was telling you about earlier, where I was like, I don't know if I can tell you. Because to me, like, and I don't know if Vanessa knows this, but like, to me, as an upcoming artist that's independent, like, again, like, I don't see something as big as the Milwaukee Fiesta, doing this, something like this for upcoming art. It's always like, of course, and I get it. Everybody wants to get in like the hottest stuff, right? The hottest bands.
Yeah.
And sometimes that, unfortunately for Tejano, is like the older stuff, which is good. I absolutely love it. So, and I've had my eye on the Milwaukee Fiesta for years. So when she called me, I damn near almost passed out. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was trying to be so calm on the phone, and I had no words. I was just so excited. So I'm hoping. I mean, literally today too, girl. I met with my designer because we're doing a whole custom fit.
Oh, damn
We're
it.
Milwaukee alone, and I
Girl, you're about to give all your show.
love you, Vanessa.
Yes. Thank you, Vanessa. I'm glad that we're the first to let people know Miss Jenny B is
And they
also,
heard it here first, girl.
yes.
Not announced it.
I told you guys it gets exclusive here at Serious Tejano. We get very serious.
I get so jealous.
But no, yes. Thank you, Vanessa. You guys, it's an amazing event. I hear all my cousins. I have a lot of cousins in like Green Bay, Wisconsin, Milwaukee, all the area out there, and they tell me, man, they love it. All the stages they have out there with it's not just the Hano music. They have the
No.
Regional Mexicana, they have R&B, like they have an amazing
You
like
know,
all the
I
time.
like I like to think that the fiesta over there seems to be more damn Mexican over there than over here in San Antonio.
Yes,
Like, I mean, they have florico dancers. They have, I mean, everything. I'm
yes,
excited to try the food.
right.
How's
I
y'all's
know it's
manchego?
so different the food out there. To be really, it really is. It's we call it more authentic Mexican food out there.
Really?
Yes,
Hmm.
it's different. My cousins tell me when they come down to Texas, they're like, "Damn it, what's it? They put different spices over here." I go, "Yeah, because it's like more Tex-Mex. Let's just put it right."
Yes, that.
That's
That's
what it
right
is.
there.
I mean, it's amazing, amazing, crazy, different things out there. Like if if you want to know a little bit more of your roots, go to the Mexican festival. I'm telling you.
Up north.
Where I always tell everybody, and I think I've told all my mom, mostly all my Tejano friends, I always say we're chiflaos in Texas because we have it. We have the Tejano musical here. We have the Mexican food. We have the all this, and we kind of take advantage of it. But when we go to different states and they get the Tejano music or the regional Mexican
Yeah.
music and all that, they appreciate it so much. And there,
Yes.
you know what? I had my family from North Dakota. The Crazy Pants went up there, and here nobody wants to pay the 15, 10,
Yeah.
$20. The tickets over there, if I'm not mistaken, I think were like 40, $50, and
Yup.
it was packed to
And
the
they pay no problem, and they
yes,
buy buckets of beer.
yes,
Yeah, I when I went up to last when I was this like already 2 years ago, we performed up north in Ohio, Toledo, Ohio. Girl, like they were so appreciative, and I think that it was $20 at the door, and they paid no problem. Here, it's like you said, that we have so many Tejano artists, and I know plenty of other like Gabriela Martinez. You know, she moved over here from Florida to San Antonio thinking that like this was the spot to be, and it's like no girl, like everybody is trying to it's so saturated, and then like you said, they take advantage of that saturation to
yes,
continue to book the same people, you know. And
yes,
it's just it's unfortunate that we have to go so far from home to get that kind of respect and recognition and
yes.
opportunity. But hell, I'm gonna jump on a flight and go where I gotta go, girl.
Right, right.
Sleep.
As you already know, she's about to jump on the Wisconsin flight. But yes, again, guys. So I want to stop a little bit and acknowledge our fans. Saludos, guys. I know a lot of you guys are jumping on again. Mr. Gil Jimenez. Saludos, Mr. Gil. Always supporting and everything. Miss Terry Valenciano. Saludos, saludos. All the way, if I'm not mistaken, Mexico or Colorado, if I'm not mistaken. Saludos. Well, of course, we have Miss Vanessa from Milwaukee. I think I saw Monica Andrade, another Tejano artist, female artist, new
Yes.
artists out there. Saludos. Thank you for jumping in. To the guys from Entrego, to the Entrego group. Saludos, guys. Great music. Go check out their music, guys. I'm serious. Like they also are a really talented group. We have
Yes.
so many new artists and in the new in the industry that I mean, I this is why we do what we do, and I think I told you this off camera, Jenny, that the platform once you come through us, this is why we do it because we want you to come back and show the people, show the fans. I mean, everybody thinks that we only broadcast here locally in Texas. No, guys, we get heard everywhere from even out of the country. We have people from Germany, we have people from Poland, we have people from all out there. Yes, people say, oh, it's the military. Yeah, it could be, but why? Because they still miss home, and this is how some of these artists get also a lot of the playbacks, right? A lot of their music is played
Got
out,
that.
out there, and they miss home. So for artists like yourself, new artists, or the artist that is already established, this is the closest they get from being from home. And if we cannot have a platform for new artists to be coming in the industry, be coming in, and there's so many new artists that are very talented, but they just don't get the opportunity. And we do. We give you guys the opportunity, let you come in, do an interview. If you take off from here and your wings end up flying from here, hey, we did what we needed to do to help the industry. So that's the reason we do it. And
She's like, give me the percentage though.
yeah, guys, all I care is for like yourself, just the I love the recognition. When I saw you, you're like, tell me the truth, girl. How was it? I love when you said that.
I was like, don't lie to me, girl.
No, you know what, guys? I don't ask for much. I know everybody goes, "Oh, you're asking for votes and this and that." Yes, awards are good, and it's good to know that you're acknowledged. People are appreciating you. They're supporting you. This and that. A lot of these times, guys, it's not about awards. It's about how we can help our industry, how to keep our cultura. This is our cultura in reality. The
Exactly.
techno industry is our cultura. This is the only way to keep it in the industry, keep it here. I love when collabs come together, when people mix match like country and Tejano and country, like all this, and look at what has been done. Like I know people say, "Oh, pues frontera not Tejano, whatever," but the rhythm of music they play is kind of Tejano. They're opening a little bit of doors for us, like them, Paranda, Secreto, all them. They
Yeah.
have that style, but us ourselves here too gotta support each other and keep pushing
Yeah.
each other up there. We're just like I say it on all my podcasts. This is the same thing Bumper said. We're like crabs. We don't know how to keep climbing up. We keep climbing up, and we see somebody higher out there, and we push them down to the ground and let them restart again. We shouldn't do that, guys. We should help each other just get on top. I think we just lost Jenny B, but we'll get her back, guys. I promise. Again, to everybody that tuned in, I'll get back to Miss Jenny B when she gets back on, guys. To everybody that's tuning in, saludos, Miss Vanessa. Thank you so much for being around and doing this festival once a year. It's amazing that you guys do such an amazing event. To everybody that got on today, thank you so much. We're gonna get her back, guys. I promise. David Vila, saludos, Miss Rita. What's up, Miss Rita? It's been a while. Hopefully, we can get you back in our studio. Mr. Indio, what's up, Mr. Indio? Amazing. Also, Mr. Lawrence. It's a great part of Miss Jenny B. Jose Olivares, like I said, he was a part of the Entrego group. Everybody that tuned in, gracias. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna go ahead and play Miss Jenny's B song, Mujer Sensual, and try to get her back in. Okay. So, Jenny's here. Jenny's back.
I'm sorry, I don't know what happened.
I know, like somebody tried to give us like a lightning and be like, "Get off."
I know, that happens a lot lately.
Right. But no, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna play Jenny B's Mujer Sensual, so you guys can see the difference on the music, the transition of how much the growth from Beso de Amor to Mujeres Sensual, how much it changed, and how the growth of Miss Jenny B has become. So here is Mujer Sensual.
Damn, D Green, you did this?
Hi, how can I help you?
Quiero ver Mujer Sensual.
Oh, you're looking for Mujer Sensual?
Sí.
Right this way.
No me importa lo que diga la gente, lo que yo quiero
Yes, guys, that was Miss Jenny B. Mujer Sensual. What a great. Jenny, I'm gonna tell you, I got the Britney Spears vibe and the
Oh
Selena type
my.
of stuff. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And somebody did say, Miss Vanessa asked, is that the location from the Selena movie?
It is girl. Yeah, so that location now, it used to be like for halls and stuff, like a salon, but now it's a club. So that's why like the floor looks all like that, all cool and stuff. But yeah, I mean that music video was a lot of fun to make. I think that was like the biggest budget video we have ever done as far as like costume design and all that stuff. There's a lot of details that are in that music video, but yeah, I think, like you said, it's that growth, right? And I
Mhm.
feel like when you grow as an artist, it's just again that validation of like, hey, as long as I'm not in the same circle doing the same stuff, looking
Yes,
the same, like it, I feel like the growth that we've had in the past just year alone, girl.
yes,
Yeah.
definitely. And I like that we're putting the songs, guys, because each song is leading you to our last song, Ven Ven, because on this other song that we have, Pobre Tonto, you see a lot of the character of Miss Jenny B. That's
Yes,
what you start seeing the actress Jenny B.
that's what I wanted. I told my dad, he's like, so what do you think about the music video for Pobre Toto? And I was like, I want to wear a mustache. And he's like, stop. He's like,
Well,
why? And I'm like, why not? Like, what other female artist in Tejano music is wearing a mustache?
right?
Nobody. And and you're right. I wanted to show everybody like a different side of me. I wanted them to see me.
Mm.
I'm so damn goofy. Like I've actually, matter of fact, I have a cousin who asked me to dress up for their quinceañera. I don't know if you've seen that nun that's in the middle of that thing, that roller coaster ride, that carnival ride that spins, and she's like,
Okay.
it's the nun, and she's like dancing right. She wants me to do, because she knows I'll do it. I don't care. Like I'm all about having a good time. And
Wow.
honey, if I gotta slap on a Jerry curl wig and a mustache to make it happen, we gonna do it. Okay. So yeah, I wanted Pobre Toto to be funny and not your typical like relationship video where like they're fighting and she's like, get away from me or whatever. I was like, that's so boring. I want something fun.
And it sure was, guys. And that's going to be the next video I'm going to put. But salutes to Mr. Edward Charles from Houston. He said, Jenny is from the Bronx.
Ew. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got.
Right? You got to make that cumbia tejano style, right?
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yes.
That would be so cool. Write
Yeah,
it
I
down.
see a lot of the music in TikTok getting changed up and being from the English side to Spanish and turn it over, and it's
Yes.
like, wow, it does, but there's some songs you can't change. So
Yeah, they just, well, I think they're just not arranged properly. You can't
yeah,
just throw anything on any cumbia. It's got to be like a specific arrangement, you know.
yes, and again, thank you guys for always commenting and letting the artists feel connected to you guys and always asking and mandando saludos or whatever it is. We love that. I know Miss Jenny B, you love. I'm I see you. The interaction you have with your fans is amazing, and
Thank you.
it's so good to see that. Salutes to everybody that's on there, Miss Mary from our other sister station, which is Let's Talk Tejano. Salutes to all our people from Ceres Tejano, from all everybody that joins in with us, or just a podcast from from their homes that join us here in Ceres Tejano. Thank you so much to other artists también. I know it takes a lot because sometimes the artists are always working or doing things, and it's good to see them appreciate other Tejano artists, and should give them props and give them shout outs and stuff like that. That shows a lot from these artists, guys. It shows a
Yeah.
lot, and it's beautiful to see when they come together like that, and pep each other's backs like what we did tonight. And Miss Jenny, I'm gonna let the people see Pobre Tonto so we can see Ven Ven Ven, because I know if you haven't seen Ven Ven, um, guys, it's on all the digital platforms. You can catch all her stuff on the and all digital platforms. Download her music. You're a DJ, you don't have the music, reach out to her. You can download the music on your Apple Store and
Yes.
Spotify or wherever you listen to your music. You can look for her music there. Again, Mr. Lawrence, thank you. And I know that you were probably a little bit out doing other stuff, but thank you for joining us now and saludos. So, Miss Jenny, we're gonna put Mr. Pobre Tonto. You're gonna see, like I said, you're gonna see Miss Jenny B for who Jenny B is.
I love it. Play it.
What the hell? Give me my clothes. Why in the trash bag? There we go. There's my bag. Give me my shirt. My lucky shirt. This ain't even my shirt.
No, it is yours.
It's pretty nice, but I'm gonna dance with your prima and your tia Mustang Sally's. I'll see you later. See you later. Man, I don't deserve this, bro. I'm an Emmy winner, damn it. She got me the trash bag, bro. Hefty bag. Not even a Sente kind, bro. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna have a good day. Go to Mustang Sally's. I'm gonna dance with her tia. There's nothing she can do about it. There's nothing she can do about it. I'm gonna throw this back here, bro. Oh. I don't even got car insurance, but it don't even matter, bro. It don't even matter.
Jurabas que me tenías en tus manos. A todos tus amigos les contabas cómo jugabas con mi corazón. ¿Qué pensabas? Tú que te creías dueño de mi vida, que me estaba muriendo por tus besos. Y ahora dices que extrañas mi amor. Pobre tonto, no resultes en la que tú creías. ¿Cómo se siente verme en otros brazos y sentir el dolor de una traición? Pobre tonto, creías que te iba a estar esperando, y ahora que otro me estoy entregando, tú eres el que lloras por mi Pobre tonto, no resultes en la que tú creías. ¿Cómo se siente verme en otros brazos y sentir el dolor de una traición? Pobre tonto, creías que te iba a estar esperando, y ahora que otro me estoy entregando, tú eres el que lloras por mi amor. Pobre tonto, pobre tonto. Pobre.
Yes, guys, that was Pobre Tonto from
Yes.
My goodness. Oh, I couldn't stop laughing in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
So was he your friend or anybody?
Yeah, so he's a news anchor for, I believe, Spectrum.
Oh,
But he's got a presence on social media. And he likes to call himself your Tia's favorite news reporter. And so yeah, so I had met him through a friend, and they're like, yeah, I think he'll do it or whatever. And so I was like, so will you be my tonto? And ever since then, it's so crazy because after we release that music video, he'll tell me, like, we still keep in contact with each other. And he'll tell me, he's like, dude, I get stopped all the time. And people are like, oh my God, you're the tonto from with Jenny. So now first time I see him, like I saw him at Oyster Bake when I was performing. I saw him in the crowd and I was like, míralo, my pobre tonto. And he wears that badge with honor, let me tell you. But yeah, that honestly is probably like that one and Ven are very like close to each other. Maybe that one a little bit more. I absolutely just adore that music video so much.
Yes, yes. Guys, the last song that we're gonna put is called Ven Ven Ven. I loved everything about it. I love the whole interaction you had with Eric Lee, the scene, everything, what whoever put that imagination together or that layout of how you wanted this music video to do it. So Miss Jenny, of course.
Yeah, all my music videos, all of them, the concept, the ideas, the outfits, all of it is here, mi cabeza. Like it's all in my head. I feel like, I feel like me not being a songwriter at like for my own music, I feel like I kind of compensate like with my music videos and other ways of being creative in my art, right, in my craft. And like you said, I have a vision, and I know what I want my songs to look like, because it's more than just the listening, right? People are we're visionary creatures, and so I want people to feel a certain way or to grab a certain message, when it comes to the music videos.
Yes, and shout out to Edward. I love this. Yes, David Lee Garza does have tonto, tonta.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. It's so it's so great the music that you put out because it's so danceable. It's so and we can relate to it. The storylines to them as well. Like you said, you have amazing, amazing people that give you the music, and you do because look, I'm showing proof of living proof of all her stuff, her growth. I love reminiscing when we can go back and be like, man, I was here. I remember when I was doing this, struggle here, struggle there, but look at me
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
You start seeing and appreciate more of what you're doing because it's leading you the right way. And every struggle you had at the beginning, like that, has paid off now, and it's paying off. And you're gonna continue doing and be as successful as you can be because only you know how much you want to please yourself and please your fans because nobody else can tell you, oh, don't do that.
Yeah.
You only know how far you want to show yourself and how well you want to be in the industry. And it's all up to us. It's all up to us. And like I said, to all DJs, play the music, give them opportunities. To my other podcast family and all that stuff. I love that you guys do the same and let people like Miss Jenny B or any new artists come in and let them show their platform and show their music, a little bit of who they are, because that's is the only way our new artists can connect to some of these fans is doing things like this because back in the day they didn't have this. It was all you could do is hear because it was radio.
Yeah.
Now you can see because of social media and like how she says she is an independent artist and you know when you're independent you have a little bit more freedom because when you're with the record
Right.
label it's a little bit you got to kind of do what they say type of thing and being more independent it gives you more of a leadway because you can do as what you please and
Yep.
if it doesn't work well Nemo on to the next, right?
On to the next. That's right. The only
So
one who does that is me.
yeah. Yes, and like I said, I want to say thank you to everybody, Miss Jenny. It's so amazing always to have you. It's always a pleasure.
Thank
Um,
you.
if you guys love this and you missed a little bit in the beginning, go back. You can watch us again on YouTube. You can watch us again on Facebook. See the show again. But our shows don't get deleted off of like how Facebook does after 30 days. But on YouTube, we always have our videos. We have all these people we've interviewed, and especially here with the Kelly D show. I want to say everybody that's always come through me, especially you, Jenny. Um, thank you guys. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to have this connection with you, be able to be humble with you, is put you like if you're the family and And I hope that you guys always feel welcome here and feel like you have a place here with us here at Seristano.
Oh, I appreciate you, girl. I really do. Thank you again for having me. Like I said, I think this is always such a good thing for artists that you started off with somebody with an interview, and then a year or so later, you do another one, and all I can ask for is what you said, like giving me my flowers as far as the growth. It's very validating to hear things like that, because it's like, oh yeah, like I guess we are like really we're moving. So thank you again for having. Thank you everyone in the chat for tuning in, showing my girl Kelly D some love, and taking the time to get to know me a little bit more and listening to my music and watch my music videos.
Yes, definitely, definitely. And to our fans, to all our people, again, thank you, Miss Vanessa. I love you guys. It's so great to have a friendship with you as well. And to everybody that's on, that I have a great, great friendship with you guys. Thank you guys for tuning into Serious Tejano. I'm gonna leave the show with the Miss Jenny's B's Ven Ven Ven. If you're at home, get a drink, get something, get on. If you want to get on your tape, you're welcome to, because I know when I saw this music video, I was like, man, I need to get. I feel like getting on the bar like Coyote Ugly.
Yeah, girl.
But now, guys, this is a great, great song from Miss Jenny B called Ven Ven Ven, and then we'll go ahead and end up the night. So again, guys, this was Jenny B. Go check out her on all her platforms. Before we get off, Jenny, you want to let people know where they can make contact with you in case they want to contact you for any shows or any events or anything like that?
Yeah, for any inquiries for collaboration or booking shows, please go to my email at officiallyjennyb@gmail.com. You can also go to my website at jennybmusic.com as well. My contact or my team's contact information is there. And if you want to learn a little bit more about me and my details for my upbringing, is my bio's there. I have merchandise there. Even my sister's hat company is there. There's pictures and my music and everything is just there on my website. But yeah, go to my email for inquiries at officiallyjennyb@gmail.com.
Yes, as soon as we get off, Miss Jenny, if you want to write it down another comment and put your information there. Again, thank you to all your team, to Lawrence, to everybody that always supports you and you puts you up there, and to your husband. Thank you so much for replying to us, because I know we're trying to communicate with him. So thank you so much, Miss Jenny B. Let the success keep continuing with you. You're doing amazing stuff. I cannot wait for the new music, for everything for you, and you never know, you might catch me in Milwaukee. Who knows? But
that'd be
yeah.
crazy.
So again, guys, this was Kelly D here in Serious Tejano this beautiful Wednesday, and this is Jenny B called Ven Ven Ven.
Ven, ven, ven. Hey. Baila conmigo, no digas que no. El ritmo suena, la noche es de dos. Muévete cerca, no pares jamás. Cumbia sentida no se apagará. Miro tus ojos y quiero bailar. Tu cuerpo pide, no quiere parar. Susurra cerca, lo quiere escuchar. Ven más cerquita, vamos a gozar. Ven, 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 conmigo a bailar. La fiesta no termina, vamos a gozar. Ven, 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 siente el corazón. La cumbia lo prende con esta canción. Síguele el acordeón, el bajo también. Tus pasos me llaman, lo sabes muy bien. La pista se enciende. nos prende con esta canción. Ven, toda la noche la verdad. Baila conmigo hasta que salga el
Yes, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll catch you guys next week. We have 4 days of puro interviews. Don't forget to check out our shows, our drives on Thursday. We have a DJ lead on Friday. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I think we have a DJ Lopez. Saturday, Ms. Mary. Again, guys, thank you for tuning in here at Sirius Tejano. Want to catch anything from us? Go check out our YouTube. Again, thank you so much. We'll catch you the next time. Peace.